economy grow. So what reason? Because if you can't fight crime and you can't grow economy, what you go do? Where you go in a parliament go do? Because them there are two main things.
Really, BB and D. Really, let's get capitalism, man. Capitalist.
Yeah. So what? No, I'm saying if you can't fight crime and you can't grow the economy, where you go in there go do? Because every time PNP get the government, you know, crime increased by over 400 or 500%, you know. Right now you see people are coming to Jamaica and nobody now ask if Jamaica safe again. People just come and rent vehicle and go anywhere they want to go.
Well, if you hear Kerry spoke of that earlier, she talked to the agent, and she was talking about that earlier about, you know, the
all right, sir. So you see, sir, and I work in the hotel industry, and I can tell you, people don't ask me again if Jamaica safe. They just come and rent car and go and about their business. You just see them come back in the night. Just come back in and I say, where you come back? I say, you know, where we go, this nothing about safety.
But a PNP anymore. That Stone said. Or a PNP is a waste.
It's a waste. Listen to me, Bridget. You know what I say? In the 70s, Michael Manley said to the business class, if we don't like where I go on, 5 flights a day out of Miami. And you know what man them do? Take with themselves with their money. So Jamaica fall upon the face. In the 90s, Omar Davis, Peter Bounty, and Mark Golding, they come up with FinSac, high interest rate. And take away one man company live, you know, man say 1.5 year in sleep, a road for, you know. Then take away house and everything, you know, in a FinSac, you know.
Wow.
1.5 year in the street I live, you know, bro. You hear me? I say to you, say, these man are callous, brother. So when we talk about what is, we have 255,000 new build business and counting since 2016. If the business people them feel like PNP will make them stay up, then it's a sad mistake. No one then tell me which one now in this period lockdown. None. Them none are lockdown because yes.
You're not the word. Which constituency are constituency?
Malafoot, man. Malafoot.
Okay, interesting one.
Yeah, man. We have it.
We are sometimes we say it's sometimes we say strong. What go on this?
Listen to what I say to you, sir. You see, all fear type of politics, you're hard to beat her.
Okay.
You see, fear type of politics and a yaga politics. She's just a different type of politician.
Okay.
So, you see, like how you hear them say about Montague are going to lose. Every time election, you say Montague are going to lose.
Yeah.
You know, do that. You know, say that now what? It's just, some people do different type of politics, and she is one of those persons. You understand?
Got you.
She's very smart. She's very smart. Very, very smart. You understand? She know, but yaga. She not in a them, they sitting there none at all.
This is the guy Dr. Harton run against her, right?
Yes. So they look
Dr. Harton already.
Well, I know, man. They look a packet of people them where him can win over.
I'm not junkie, man. I'm not junkie.
Unless brain. If you understand me, I say to you. Unless brain. You understand me, I say to you. And I know solid people who can say you come and vote with. No, they can't get out nobody to come vote. If you understand me, I say to you. So she good, man. Me I tell you say she good. You understand me? She good like that. But when I go tell her say still is that when they come here and talk about Andrew, we have some tape line up for them.
Yeah.
Coming from for them mouth. I tell you say, this a man you not ready none at all. And I keep saying, you know, a man will stand up in a national stadium when he hat on and the national anthem a play. You want to go and leave Jamaica? This man no live with Jamaica, brother. This man no live Jamaica none at all.
Remember say when Mark Golding become Justice Minister, you know, and take it a diplomatic passport, you know, he get a Jamaica passport, you know. 2012.
Yeah, Porsche game it.
And this man blink
yeah, that's true.
Visa as a British citizen of England. In a history.
If he never become Justice Minister, he wouldn't get a Jamaican passport because he wanted to diplomatic passport, he wouldn't get one. All his life, he have a British passport in whole life.
Exactly. How did he get a British visa in a British passport?
Let me tell, man.
He's so loud.
Man, a liar, man.
I like my tell, man.
They hide their wealth, see? Because let me tell you, when I want to know, Mark Golding wealth come from slavery. Mark Golding wealth come from FinSac. And Mark Golding wealth, you want to come take Jamaica and mash it up. That now go happen.
But here's
That
the
now
thing.
go happen.
Soldier, here's
Yes,
the thing.
Churchill.
When Mark Golding became the leader of the opposition, he never think of renouncing his British citizenship. He didn't do that.
No, he didn't.
So you want to tell me you want to become prime minister and still hold on to a British citizenship? It doesn't make any sense to me.
And the man say he have to pray about it. And people are run back at this man here. He have to pray to represent it. He have to pray about it. And Jamaican really run back at this man. This hogwash. Jamaica run back behind. This man is a hog seed, you know. This man is a hog seed. Who know about hog seed? Who know about hog seed? Who know about hog seed? Who go a country must know about hog seed. This man is a big hog seed.
One criminal, then put beside him in Portland.
You hear me say to you, sir? This man is a big hog seed, bro. This man can't lead Jamaica. At no time we could have even give up Jamaica to this man, brother.
It would be a big mistake. Huge mistake. And the big, matter of fact, would have bigger mistake than PJ Patterson.
Of course. Of course.
Wow.
Of course.
You are so right, bigger mistake than PJ Patterson. Put him
This is a grand story. In a word, and you know, and you come from the 80s, so you know what that's about.
biggest mistake would Jamaica would ever make, putting him as head of government
Bro,
in Jamaica.
last time, you hear me say, man, I started working in the 90s, you know. I joined the army in the 90s, you know, and I can tell you, bro. Listen to me, you know. A police station on the floor, I have to sleep on, you know. I use my helmet as pillar, you know. I out there defending, you know. Almost every night we go there, we come under contact, you know. I can't rest, you know. Police station floor, nothing to do for me lie down pan. Me don't want none of them come here and tell me no foolishness. None of them, they don't provide nothing for it. No, look at us now. In our police, $94 billion investment. When you see me allow my son to join the army, no. Because if I back in the days, it couldn't happen. Me remember one time when they got a big camp, a few vehicles in there. When they got one police station, a few vehicles, pay all vehicle where they take full of the police station.
Pick up in Sweden, mate. Over the independence holiday, this come to my observation to them. They are driving over my little neighborhood, you know. And I said, no, I country me there. And a 3 van, the little police they have. 3 van, they have 3 van. You know what, little police coming there. 3 police.
When you say to yourself, you block off all the road.
3.
Yeah, because Peter Plains just get a brand new one.
3 of them have guns to
Make 3. So they have 3 now.
3.
Just get a brand new one.
That happen,
The tourist
brother.
board
You
give them
know,
a brand new one.
biggest investment. Listen to me, man. And me can tell you this. The best country them in the world is safest country. And you see when Jamaica safe, brother, a $700 million US one man just go invest up a Chilani there, you know. Because of what this Prime Minister do, you know. Invest $700 million US in one country.
Hanover and Chilani, they get some investment, you see.
You hear me say to yourself, man? You hear me say to yourself, man? You can imagine, tell me who now going in one country will invest $700 million US.
There is no other prime minister where we can sit in Jamaica where ever brush off so many projects and complete them. No other prime minister.
Without task overrun. Without task overrun, King Tech.
I don't know how you could have voted. Or you could have voted for man. You would have made the country gone back a million years. That's not possible.
And without the IMF.
You would have done
to the IMF.
Isaac Buchanan for Portland. No, you're mad.
Ice Pratt.
Yeah, or you could afford for him in a Portland over Vaz and Marie. No, you're mad.
Nah, man. When you think about it, the overall very the soldier and things like the amount of project. Is alright, here what let me just say this quickly. I don't want to talk about soon, right?
Yeah, so that's how I really want to tell the people them.
I'm going to say this because I want to say this. So I love to try here. And even some labor right I say it too. Why you only do things now because election pass? I'm like, yo, you mad? You short-term memory. What do you think?
What can be done in a couple months after we have to go through procurement process? You know Jamaica procurement process.
All of you I think, my brother, there are things we can't look back in the mind, look at the woods right now, are nationally. What we have been doing for the past 9 years. How dare you say things are getting done just now?
Because of election. Yeah. Oh, you miss it so? What kind of sense that makes?
Every year, every quarter.
The thing is, you know,
with the Jamaica Labour Party, they don't go out there. To be honest, I don't think that the PR people that they are doing a good job. Jamaica Labour Party has
we are the party. When you say the party,
and the reserve.
We are the party.
What about the book, McGovern? What about the book? Them just released a book.
No, but that's what I'm saying, that they just released a book. So people are seeing that, but before all these things
were every night beating it. We were here talking about the achievement every night for the last 4 months.
If 4 months, you're talking about 4 months. I'm talking about years ago.
I'm agreeing with Miss McGovern, because it's something I've always said, that yes, we have the JIS and we have the Prime Minister's page, but to reach far and deep in rural areas, the people there, you need to have a better communications network to reach everybody. The book was just issued recently. But you see, if in America, as somebody do a project, you hear about it, people must hear about it far and deep.
Yes.
So it's something they're gonna have to improve on. That is my belief.
Yes, man. That needs much improvement. I'm not criticizing. Well, it's constructive criticism.
The Prime Minister will have to go to
I want to put this out there. I want to put this out there. Today, an inspector of police, a very good friend of mine, he sent me a text message. He said, they need you in Jamaica. You have to come. Because they are desperate. I said, what do you mean by that? I said, after halfway tree. And I said, how could Jamaica people be so crazy? I said, how could you be so crazy? I said, I see you as a smart and a sensible man. I said, why would you choose that party over the JLP? He said, because the JLP has done nothing.
What?
And yes. So I said to him,
a police inspector, you said? An inspector? Never deal with it when they don't talk about. Never tell us something.
And I said to him, I said, tell me 3 things that the PNP did in the 18 years that I said at least 3, but you can tell me more. And he said to me, when him hear a ridiculous question, him don't answer it. And I said to him, I said, you need to go back to your junior English revise and your first aid in English, because I said you use that word ridiculous. I said you misuse that word. I said I expect more, I expect better from you. And I sent one of the clips when the Prime Minister was talking about the achievements of Jamaica, and him don't answer me. And so me have him up feet though. Him have 12 East Indian mango for me, and I'm not going to get them from him. I'm saying this to say this. An inspector of police who I believe, and he's intelligent, and a very hard worker. But when you hear a man like that, I'm going to say PNP has done more for Jamaica than the Jamaica Labour. God no, let me tell you something, man. My heart, I am saddened by that. I'm saddened by that, because somebody who I think should be thinking rational and could see the difference as night and day between the two parties. If he can't think so, then what about the poor people? Them and I get to when I say no light at all.
Him cut from Norman
let me tell you something. Let me answer that to the Inspector of Police. You know what happened the other day, Magovan?
No.
The inspectors were getting actually superintendent pay with overtime, and it caused a little problem. The amount of money they are getting, they were doing overtime, they were getting superintendent pay after doing overtime. So you see that police inspector have bad eye. When I say bad eye, he have PMP bad eye, because it's too much. I work in the army for 8 years, and the only increase I ever get was 2.5. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm still close to police and soldiers. Police look for me and tell me, say, Soji, me nah do no overtime, because me alright, me comfortable.
Okay.
No other time has public sector workers see so much money in the history of Jamaica. Right across the board. Me nah ask you, I tell you my wife is a nurse. Me nah assist him. My son is a soldier. My brother-in-law is a police. I've never ever seen such salary in a history of Jamaica. So anybody, one of them you hear come out to talk, tell them to shut up their mouth. Tell them to go for them. But it's when them attack, more you ask them this. Any one of them type of people that come to you, tell them to carry them pay slip from 2015 and carry them pay slip now. Go show you. And then they can have a discussion with you. Simple, just shut them up. Teachers, right, anybody.
Because Wizzy, I remember, you know, when police couldn't talk to certain people. I said it the other day on a live. Police could not talk to certain people in society, you know. When you stop them on the road, they would ask you, do you know who I am?
Yes.
And me appear now.
Of course.
So you can't talk to me.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And we are at the place now where police can go get any car they want, any house. And they can live a good life.
You hear what me say a while ago? In up to 2015, when you go in a police station, you could have parked anywhere. Up to 2015, when you go to a health center for park, you could have parked anywhere. Up to 2015, when you go to one school, you could have parked anywhere. Try that now. Out a road, you have to park. Because everybody a drive. Out a road, you have to park when you go to any one of them places.
Listen, little idiot car. Nice, luxurious car.
Pay SUV. Most of them are pay SUV.
I think Jamaica have more C-class Benz more than any other country in the world.
Listen, you hear me say to you, say, any government worker try to say nothing to you. Tell them to go for them pay slip from 2015 and show you them pay slip now.
Yeah, guys, listen to
me remember, you know.
Go ahead. What's your point? What is your point?
I remember watching a policeman, and you can tell anybody because I witnessed that, fall from upstairs in a Falmouth police station. He dropped right from upstairs and dropped downstairs. Me, a Newport police station, my foot, the board was rotten and my foot slipped and go in and I almost break my foot in a Newport police station. And when I look and I see Andrew Pony's bill, I wonder where the man a bill all them fire station. Then too big. The one in the man.
Comfort.
I thought it was a hotel.
Comfort, ma'am. Comfort for his people.
They can carry their wife and picnic, but they know but stay overnight if it is allowed. And when I look and I see these people are saying these things about the Prime Minister, saying take the money and him do this with you and him do that with you. And let me tell you, man, some of these people should be sent to prison. Let me hear the things.
You know what the Prime Minister have to do for calm if he takes some money too to build up the country. Because if he not take on a bill so.
I've been saying this for years now, because I find it a while. Anybody who travel to anywhere in the world, whether you're there UK, Cayman, Canada, Boston, New York, wherever, and if you're on the line, you can say that. Agree with me. Whatever the major intersection is, you know, Fifth Avenue in New York, you know, downtown Miami, go any one of them in the middle day of the week, and go Jamaica and go halfway tree or go in a Ochi Rios or in a Mandeville or Santa Cruz, Black River. The guarantee say for 1 hour in anywhere in the town they mention, you have to find more luxury in America than anywhere we say in America or Canada or England. I guarantee that. Anyway, you have to see more D-Wagon, more Lexus, more Benz, more whatever than anywhere else. I said to make our road now. Not kill that.
So let me take it there. So almost 20 years ago I went to Panama and I was shocked. And I was shocked when I saw that no vehicle have no rims like how we see what we have at Jamaica. And so when you look at it, it is the same thing in the USA way. So it shows you that a lot of things that people do in Jamaica is really different than even when you're going to some of the first world country, as you rightly said, host. It shows you that Jamaica, in every way, shape or form, it still punch above its weight in a lot of things more than some countries. And we would have seen that being displayed Sunday by our Prime Minister, who we can safely and correctly say is really the President of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, man.
No, without a shadow of a doubt, the Prime Minister is punched above the President of the United States, England and Canada in terms of delivery, statement, like in terms of being cogent of everything that goes on in the country, the issues that bedevils the country, the things that would have, stymied growth. Every sphere of the economy, the Prime Minister is able to really and truly have a classroom conversation about it. When I say classroom, I mean he's able to speak about it and talk about solutions. And so when we look at these things, it speaks that really and truly getting this for another 10 years, we can really and truly move our GDP per capita growth from where it is at what it is now, 7,000 to close to 40,000 within the next 10 years. It says to us that we can reach first world status in 10 years. It says to us that we have a leader, we have a country that is far developed than what it was 9 years ago. And so with that said, we know where the people are, that the people are hungry for more of this kind of leadership. And so I know that in the next term, all these projects that are being, and I'm encouraging the Prime Minister, when you win, you push through some projects within 7 to 10 days and you go on a 1 month break. You deserve it, sir. You deserve it. Because the fact of the matter is Jamaica is not an easy country to govern, And he would have done a lot of heavy lifting in 2 terms. It takes some time, go into one of those places, relax, leave the Deputy Prime Minister in charge to keep the basic running and keep the and then you come back after a month. You deserve it as a leader.